Hello, Sagittarius. I'm Claire-Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your energy update for the month of September 2021. I hope you're doing well. Be sure to check out your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign for a complete picture of all of the energies that you've got going on this month, because you're more than just your sun sign, Sagittarius. I'm sure you're aware of that. I've got a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. And if you're interested in a private reading with me, they are available from my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that down in the description box below, and also one up there as well. Let's see what energies Sag have got going on this month. Starting out with acceptance. You're going to have to accept it because you can't change it. You're going to have to accept the things that you can't change. So this is kind of saying, don't frustrate yourself with concerning yourself with things that are to do with other people or in other people's jurisdiction or other people's stuff. Stay in your own lane in a way. Beware, because it's just so frustrating if we focus on trying to change the things that it's not ours to change. It's not us. So beware of kind of focusing too much on other people and the stuff that they've got going on, or things in the world that you can't change as well. Stay in your own lane, Sag. It will help you by doing that, you know. Because it is, and it's overwhelming as well when we focus on things that just isn't ours to change. What's ours to change? Well, it's our own issues and our own, you know, what we've got in our bank account, or what, you know, what's going on in our home, in our relationships. And sometimes it's not what's going on in a relationship. Sometimes that isn't even us. It's not our part. We need to know in relationships to sort our part of it out and then leave it at that. We can't sort it out for them too. We've got no fixing people, no you can only fix yourself and your reactions to other people, and whether they are fixing themselves or not, whether they're doing that same work as you or not. And if they're not, then they're not right for you. So there's an element of that, of acceptance, that you need to have. You got the threshold here, so you're about to, it might not be this month, but you're about to get what it is that you want, or be headed in that new chapter that you want. But you need to find balance first. So this little kitty here is balancing on a washing line, clothesline or something. You need to find balance first. So this altogether, this is telling me that you need to stop banging your head against a brick wall here. You need to stop trying to do things that are impossible, which is change others or do something that isn't yours to do. So let's get some tarot out for you. Now, when I'm doing these monthly readings, sometimes it is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, when I do these 4 columns of tarot. And sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just the energy. So take it as it resonates. You're starting out with a Hierophant here, Sag. It's good energy for you. So there is spiritual development to be had this month. That could also have an element too of doing things in the traditional way, and it could be something about marriage as well for some of you. We'll see. I'll get the clarifiers out for all of this and get into all of it. These, yes. You've got the 9 of Swords, so there's some anxiety coming up here, and I think that this has got something to do with what I was just saying before with this, the frustration that comes and the overwhelm that comes from focusing on things that's just not our remit to do, instead of just accepting that and just letting it go and letting people do their own thing, or the world do its own thing. That could be where the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the stress, the worry is coming from there. Then I've got the 9 of Pentacles. So Sag, you need to be focused on yourself. Like I said, on your own bank account, on your own business, on your own career progress, on your own environment within your house, on your own body, your own physical well-being, your mental well-being, your own emotional well-being. It's very important to focus on yourself this month and have that independent thing where it's like, well, I can't do anything about that, and I'm really frustrating myself by focusing on that person and what they are or not or aren't doing, or what the world is or isn't doing. I'm just wasting my energy when I could be pouring all of that energy into me and my life and making my life really great, and giving yourself firm foundations as well. maybe to be able to do something bigger in the world if you want to sort some of those things out. But you're not going to be able to do it from a place of feeling left out. Five of Pentacles with the Emperor here. You're not going to do it from a place of feeling left out. You're going to do it from a place of power. And you're not going to feel in power until you're in personal power of your own life, of your own environment, your own bank account, your own career, your own health, your own body, your mental health, your emotional health. So it really is a call. It could be a frustrating month until you get this, that you need to focus on yourself and do that self-loving thing. But if you're doing that, and if you do that throughout the month, then it's going to be a great month for you. There could be great strides forward if you get this lesson early this month and spend the whole month focusing on yourself. Okay, so I'll share this video with all the Saggies that you know, so that they know this, so that they don't waste a month getting frustrated, even more frustrated. It tends to be frustration and overwhelm that I feel when I'm focused on the wrong things, the things that I don't have any power over. Oh, yeah. Like I said, it could be about marriage, this. Two of emotions. There are spiritual lessons to be had this month for you with the Hierophant there, but there's also a lot about relationships too. Like I said, in relationships, what's our part in a relationship? Well, it's our own issues, our own baggage. It's sorting that out. It's sorting ourselves out. It's being whole within a relationship, and independent within that relationship. What's not ours is their stuff, and we can't fix their stuff. And we don't need to be a therapist or a helper or a rescuer inside of a relationship too. Talking about romantic relationships here with the Two of Emotions, but it can be any kind of relationship. Chances are, if you're doing this kind of thing or the kind of thing that I'm talking about, not this kind of thing. This is a love offer kind of thing. But if you're doing that, not focusing on yourself and your issues, and you're focusing on your partner and trying to fix them or trying to help them, or then you're probably doing that within friendships too, and you're probably doing it within your work as well. So just be careful of that. There's a kind of a yin-yang element behind this card here, that I'm getting too. So there's a lot of balance that needs to be found here. And you need to allow people to find their own balance too. So this could be the energy of stepping back from a relationship. Even though, like, Hierophant and Two of Emotions, usually to me, if I wasn't intuitive, if I just looked at those cards and be like, yeah, you're going to meet your marriage partner or whatever, or they're going to give you a love offer. It's not that though. It's the spiritual lessons that you're getting this month, especially because that acceptance card came out, of you being able to get to that point where that offer is on the table because you're ready for it, because you've stopped focusing on the wrong things. So this month is definitely about you bringing yourself into this moment and focusing on what is yours to heal and fix and all of that stuff. What's behind this? Hierophant and the Two of Emotions. New beginnings. And then you'll be able to get yourself to those new beginnings. So I like my readings to be empowering, to give you the actual advice that's actually going to get you to these things, rather than just predicting and saying, oh, the person of your dreams is going to come into your life and give you this love offer, the one that you're going to marry. Because it's not going to happen unless you're creating it yourself. It's not going to happen unless you're becoming that whole person. And this month is you taking, or you've got the opportunity to take great strides toward being ready for that by being more kind of integral and more independent and more in this moment now, and seeing what your part is in things, and just sorting that out. And if you're ready, if you've sorted that bit out and you're ready, then just, it is what it is, kind of accept, and well, they need to do the same thing with theirs as well, and that's not mine. So I'll just get on with other stuff instead of allowing it to give me anxiety of what they are or aren't doing. Again, this might not just be in personal relationships. You might be doing this with the world as well, because this kind of an energy side is there's so many people doing it now, is just focused on what's going on with governments or with this virus or whatever. And it's just not our place to do that. It's not our place to make any mask policies or anything like that. And if you're focusing on stuff like that, you're not the expert in it. I'm not the expert in it. If you focus on things like that, it's just going to be overwhelming and frustrating, because we can leave that up to the people that are, right? Page of inspiration is behind this. So it's almost like when you let go of it, are going to be inspired to your next thing. And what do I mean by that? I mean, once you get in your own lane, focused on your own stuff, you might have an idea to make a lot of money, or to upgrade, is what I'm getting here from this energy. So to sort something out in your house, or upgrading something in your life or in your business or in your career, or you could get inspired. You could get inspired or inspiration if you're leaving this kind of an energy behind by changing your focus onto the now. It's like, well, I can't do anything about that stuff I keep on focusing on, I keep on thinking about, and it's just frustrating me. I can't do anything about that. That's not within my power to do it. So I'm going to refocus myself on what I do have control over, which is my house, my career, my stability, my health, and all of that. You get focused on that, and then you're going to get the inspiration through of changes that you can make. And upgrades is what I heard. Upgrades, so making one thing or two things better in your home, or in your environment, or in your business, or in your health, or all of that stuff. So very empowering, mommy. It's self-love is what it is. Let's see if that card comes out. But what's behind this? And it's very empowering, because then, your energy, because then you get stuff done. Then you really make changes in your life, because then you are pouring your power, your personal power, into what you actually do have power over in your life, which is yourself. And Sag, our our gifts and everything that we've got, it's for ourselves and our own life. So your body, your choice, your energy, your choice, your love, your choice, your sexuality, your choice, and I'm not saying you can choose your sexuality by that at all, but it's up to you. Your time, your choice, your energy, your choice, your focus, your choice. Your gifts are for yourself. And when you focus on yourself, then that's a self-loving thing to do. You can really move mountains when you do that. And the struggle will go away as well. Because it feels to me like you've been swimming upstream by focusing on other people's stuff that you can't do anything about. And just that shift in perspective, got the perspective card looking at me there, perception, to the Nine of Pentacles, to sorting yourself out. And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with you in that. The Nine of Pentacles is building things for yourself. It's paying your bills, it's having savings, it's having a beautiful environment at home, it's sorting your health out, it's sorting your fitness out, it's getting things in order. And there's a lot of upgrade energy in this month for you, Sagittarius. So fixing things, replacing things, just making your life better. Go around your house, and externally and internally, and ask yourself, what is the thing that makes me feel the worst here? I can tell you for one, it's my fridge, and I've got a new fridge arriving, because the fridge in here is terrible. So stuff like that, I'm upgrading my fridge. What is holding you back? What's holding you back internally? And so what needs to change internally as well? So you can make these upgrades. If you get focused on that, you're going to move forward. Page of inspiration, you're going to get inspired. Synchronicity is going to grab you and show you things. Oh, Sagittarius is focusing on this. They're looking for a way to get even healthier. Let's show them this. Let's put this in front of them. Nine of Pentacles, then the Four of Inspiration. How interesting. So the Hierophant came out first, which can be about marriage, right? And so if you're looking for a romantic relationship, this month is you kind of getting prepared for that. This card, as well as the Four of Inspiration, there's a lot of joy here. So your path to that relationship that you want, it's not just going to randomly show up. It's going to show up, the one that you can be with, when the one that's in this Nine of Pentacles energy too, who's doing it for themselves, those that are doing the inner work for themselves, they've got the stability within themselves. They're going to show up when you're a match to that, when you're doing that same thing too. So for those of you, yeah, you are getting ready, but you need to get balance first, right? You're on the threshold of it, of what it is that you want. So some of you, this is about career change. A lot of you, it was going to be about a relationship that you want to come in. But you need to get yourself there first, to this place of stability here, by focusing on yourself. So what's behind this for Sag? What's behind this for Sag? Psychic development. It's interesting, isn't it? Because just like I was saying, it's not just going to show up and be gifted to you. You're not just waiting for some random act of kindness from the universe for it to bless you, wave its magic wand and bless you with your partner. It's not about psychic development and tuning your intuition in more. It's not about that. There's nothing wrong with your intuition. It's not just going to randomly show up. You've got to switch your energy. And so like I said before, that's what I like to do in my readings, is actually use them as a way to give you the right advice. It's the advice rather than the energies, it's the advice that comes from the energies that is the real gold that I try and put in my readings anyway. So it's not a problem with your intuition. It's just a problem with the belief that you're just waiting for the universe to do it for you, to bless you with it. That's not what it's about. Emperor and the Five of Pentacles. What's this about here? So you do need to empower yourself like the Emperor. The Emperor takes charge of things. Is not left out in the cold like the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, look at this. It's the Nine of Voices and the Nine of Materials. It's what I've just said. Nine of Voices is the Nine of Swords. It's the same. Anxiety. And the Nine of Materials is the Nine of Pentacles. Doing it for yourself. So you need to switch from this energy of being frustrated and focusing on the wrong things to this energy focused on yourself and doing things for yourself, and that's going to lead you to what it is that you're trying to manifest in the world. So yeah, it's the same. It's just like standing in your power and knowing where your power is in your life and using it for yourself there. And it's not a matter of perception as in what you should do or what should be available to you. It's removing that kind of thing and getting on with it, really getting on with it for yourself. So shifting your perception. So because the Five of Pentacles is in there, it's kind of saying to me that you might be in this energy. I'm left out. Why is the universe missing me out? I'm ready. I've done everything and I'm completely ready. Well, this is saying no, because your focus is kind of off. You haven't done everything yet. I mean, nobody's enlightened. You wouldn't still be here if you're enlightened. And anyway, there's no such thing as enlightened, because we're constantly expanding. The universe is constantly expanding. Consciousness is constantly expanding. We're here to do that, to expand consciousness. There's always more to be done. And you know that every new level, new devil, every single level you get to, there's something more. There's another level that you can take it to. You can see that in our evolution of the human species as well. It's getting really fast too, isn't it? The way that we're evolving is getting really fast. The world is nothing like the world that I grew up in the 1970s. Nothing like it. So what's going on in your love life? Sag. Give your relationship a chance. Working on partnership. Work on your partnership. Your part in the partnership. Give your relationship a chance. So you could have something going on. You could be some of you could be being kind of hard on the other person, focusing on your partner. It's time to release negativity. Yeah, a negative kind of focus on the partner. Like I was saying, that's the kind of the energy that you've got this month, is that getting maybe too focused on a partner and what they need to do, what they are doing, what they aren't doing, and not enough focus on yourself being independent. Remember, a really good relationship is two whole people coming together, two people that are sorting their own stuff out, that are whole and are happy by themselves, not seeking someone else for their happiness or for their abundance or for whatever it is that you think is lacking in your life. Having that all by yourself, meeting someone like that, and then that's great. If you are not that yourself, but you're wanting a whole person, someone that does the work and all of that, well, just know that that kind of person is looking for someone that's whole too. If you're not being that yourself, they're not looking for you. So be willing to focus on yourself again. And as I said, it's not saying that you're bad or that there's something wrong with you. It's just that there's more evolution to be had in order to be able to manifest what it is that you want to manifest. And you are manifesting it. It's not just being given to you. It's by your energy. So virtue, you acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Right. So you're encouraging others to grow. That's great. Encourage yourself to grow. Get that focus on yourself. So yeah, your love life could be shifting this month. Give your relationship a chance by focusing on yourself, and less negative focus in relationships. I think less focus on the problems and more focus on yourself, really. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. I keep on saying this. They need to change this card. It's not empath. It's codependent. Narcissists don't have empathy. Empaths do, yeah. But not every empath is codependent. Not every empath attracts a narcissist. Codependents do. So codependency is a subset of empaths. And narcissist is a subset. No. Is everyone that's not got empathy narcissist? Probably. Probably. Being charmed or used, enabling boundaries. So you might need to stand up for yourself more. You might need to shift your focus. What is the codependent? It's someone that's focusing on everyone else and everyone else's feelings. So if you've got a partner that is narcissistic, or you can't change them. You can't change them. You can only change your part in it. And so what's your part in it? Codependency, the focus on other people. It's gaining your self-esteem through focusing on other people, people pleasing, helping them out instead of focusing on yourself. So clock needs time, takes time in cycles, time to heal, progress. So things will change, but they'll change in time. It's not going to be a fast thing, but there's a lot of internal work to do this month. What else do Sagittarius need to know this month? It is what it is. I said it at the start, at the top of this reading. It is what it is. This is about acceptance again. But again, this isn't the exact energy that I've got. That's not what I'm feeling. Don't give up. Like, it is what it is. Don't accept it in that way. Accept what's going on. It's okay. Okay, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. This is what I've been doing. I'm going to change it now. It's definitely a call for you to stand in your power this month. And what energies do you need to tap into within yourself this month, Saji? Divine timing. You're going to have to wait for it. The divine brings things in the timing that we need. Nothing becomes before we're prepared, nor leaves too early. May I always trust your perfect and holy timing, dear Lord. So yeah, there is an aspect of you at the moment, or especially when you're coming into this month or even into this reading, of fighting reality instead of accepting it and then getting focused on what you can change in your life. As I said, if at the start of this month you're watching this reading and you're like, okay, yeah, Claire's right. If I'm honest, I don't want it to be right, but I can. And if I just get focused on improving the things that I can improve in myself and in my life, ground roots level kind of thing, starting with the basics, upgrades and things like that, and stop focusing on my partner or my boss or the world and what's going on there, then you can make great strides this month. So the choice is yours, Sag. There you go. If you like this reading, don't forget to give it a like down there and click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell as well to hear more from me. Leave a comment as well. I'd love to know what's going on for you, Sag. And so there you have it. Have the best month ever, Sagittarius, and I will see you tomorrow in the daily energy update. Bye.